Hey guys, how's it going? This is the third construction video for the Escavalier Gajinka. If you haven't seen the first two, go back to my channel, check the first two out first so you know what we're talking about. But this is the helmet so far. Yeah, I'm not sure how productive this video is going to be as far as you know, as far as informing you how to do things. I'm going to be doing a lot of reinforcement, and it's kind of repetitive, but I wanted to make sure I get it all on tape so you know how I do stuff for this kind of thing. If you, I mean, I'm going to cover this part of it with another piece of plastic to, you know, try to smooth it out a little so I can color it and make it all even without a bunch of, you know, rough spots underneath. But aside from that, I'm not going to do a whole lot of construction this video. Just going to let the tape run for a half hour and upload it from there, because if I let it get too long, it gets to be like 3 hours for conversion and another 2 hours to upload, and it's just a pain.
Forever.
And I have a lot of costume to make.
So much work to do. Don't have time for that.
Cats. So I'm just going to do a half hour at a time and upload it. And I'll try to highlight what I'm planning to do at the beginning of each video or whatever. But just so you don't waste your time on videos you don't need to see. But yeah, I'll just get started with the reinforcement here. I apologize if the camera's going all wonky on you. I don't understand the autofocus thing, but
it's a little tweak.
It is. And I need my multi-tool. It's over there. What a way to start.
Where is it?
It's over here.
Oh, that's way too far away.
Okay.
That's
all
not
this stuff I don't want to
Oh, jeez.
All this stuff I don't want to knock over.
There's so much stuff in your way.
Holy cats.
There and back.
Okay. Anyway, I have my glue gun going. It's plugged in. I'm not sure if I'll use it. I don't know what I really need it for, but I might. I mean, I have it plugged in specifically to hold like the front, the visor thing. I'm gonna glue along there just to make it a more the connection a little sturdier. I might stick some in between there too, in between the little cracks in the cardboard or whatever. But for now, I'm going to cut this thing up. Out of breath already.
I think it's the coffee.
Think so?
Because I'm wheezing now that I drank some of my coffee.
It is hot in
I think
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Once I realized how loud that was, I was like, not really important.
Alright, fast is pretty good through this. I'm gonna get you earplugs. I'm sorry.
It's just these little sounds that I'm sensitive to.
Oh, that's funny.
So
It makes you feel any better. I now have orange pop on my pants.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
I rinsed it out, but I can smell it, so.
Whoops.
Yep.
I was just about to ask,
Yeah,
how do you get orange pop on your pants?
When you rinse it out 2 liters, make sure you rinse them out really well, because.
Rinse them lots, multiple times.
Yeah.
You don't want your costume to smell like orange pop.
Well, it's not so much the smell, because the smell ain't gonna hang around. If it's sticky, it's gonna be just
sticky.
hard to work with, gross, and you know, you want stuff to be clean. Yeah, it's all right now, I guess. Gonna do. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it this way.
I'm worried about how much this is. It's not blending, it's not smearing, but this type of fabric is just like soaking up this ink and making it go everywhere and be totally inaccurate. Worries me. Like, this is what it used to look at. Yeah, it will. But it's like, I don't want the lines to be inaccurate when I'm cutting. Really, I'm just waiting too long between sessions.
Alright.
It's fine. Not your fault.
Stop being lazy.
I know, I do need to stop being lazy. Honey's gotten way more work done than I have. I'm still cutting one pattern piece.
You're the one that came up with that outro.
I'm back up for credit. No, that's how I know that outro is true, because that's what I do, is not work on my costumes and not finish them until the night before.
Okay. All I did with this, it's a 2-liter bottle, cut the bottom off, the top, and I sliced from the bottom up and around the top to take the twisty thing off. And this is what you end up with. This can be used for a multitude of things. Made a lot of everything with this. I mean,
pretty much everything.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. In fact, all the Mega Buster pieces were primarily 2 liters. Alright. Let's try to get this as even as possible. Do I want that on the front though? Maybe I do. I can't decide if I want to do... Okay, see how this round part... I don't know if I want to slide it on from this side and have the round part here, or if I want to slide it on from the back and have the round on the back and then, like, tape flat across the front.
It really did.
I mean, I could do it both ways.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can see where you're coming from, though. But really...
I guess it'd be easier to clean up the back than it is the front.
Yeah.
The front is more important anyway.
Yeah, because it's like, so, the line would look good if it matched up well, but it's probably going to be pretty punchy and probably pretty noticeable. So the ridge might just be nice.
We're going to do this. Okay, big chopper. Big choppy!
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Oh, God. I can see this not going well.
Do you want to mark the middle?
No, not really. I mean, I wouldn't be confident enough to mark it. In the marking of it.
This is true. The minute you measure it, it becomes inaccurate. You change the outcome by measuring it.
Time skip. Time skip. Ah! Which way should I do it?
I think the ridge in front.
What do you guys think? Good.
We're listening!
Because that's what I was thinking too. I don't know.
It's like Dora the Explorer. Say blah blah blah! Silence. Good! Yep, that's true. Blue's Clues was cool though.
Okay.
Oh, I like Blue's Clues.
Everybody likes Steve. Alright, I'm just gonna try it.
Nobody like Bob.
The most I have to lose is a 2-liter.
This is true. Got plenty of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understatement of the year.
When you go through one a day, you don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
Oh, that is nice.
It just needs to make that a little wider right there.
Totally looks intentional. Did you see I drew a face with my scissors to differentiate them from your chop scissors? Your chop chops.
Okay. All I'm doing here is, we have the initial cut that I used to take the 2-liter apart, and then the other cut is the opposite side, straight up the middle. And when I put this on there, it went on pretty well, but when it got up to this point, it was bunching in here, and it was starting to buckle the plastic. So I'm just going to cut a couple notches in here so it'll relieve the stress on that. It sounded like an infomercial. Relieve the stress on your plastic. On your bottle. Okay, in fact, I'm apparently going to have to cut
that. Move this whole thing out.
The little flappy things weren't enough to relieve the stress, so I'm gonna cut the ridge, I'm gonna cut the opening a little wider. Nothing crazy, just enough to.
There's a lot that's going around.
And if you're watching this thinking, well, I'm never going to make this specific costume. Why would I watch him make this costume? That's not the point of the video. I'm just showing you how I make my costumes. I've used all of these methods really in other costumes. And they come in handy. You'd be surprised what you can do.
It is pretty amazing when you see the multitude of things you've created doing these same exact things.
Okay. I need to release the pressure there. That would be okay. Thoughts? Stress. I have to make a couple cuts, but I want to make sure they're right this time. I've got it wide enough. If I slice along here, it's probably the best way is to make this longer and this longer. That way the stress is the flaps further. What do you think?
I believe so. It's probably the only way to get that rippling out. The money people pay for plastic sheets, when that's like practically what you have right in front of you.
I'm trying to make it even. That's.
That is smoother.
That is smoother, yeah. Alright. So, what I ended up doing here, the first two little notches I cut in there weren't enough, so I made it wider. That wasn't enough, so I went back and made the notches longer. And that made it so it lays pretty well in there. I mean, it lays in there pretty much with no... There's no real stress on the plastic that will cause it to rip or tear further, and that's what you want to avoid. Anytime you're putting too much stress on a joint of any kind, you're going to run the risk of breaking it or tearing it further. So I might actually feather that.
Okay.
Okay, now when I get this on there, this is a pretty steep bump for what I need it to do. I need it ultimately to be as flush as possible with this. It's not going to be perfect, but yeah, I need it to be more than just a bump and then flat. I need it to be relatively flat. And to do that, I can cut some slits along here. They don't have to be exact, but you want to make them probably an inch and a half long. Make sure they're all the same length. I'll show you what I mean when I'm done cutting them here. About the same distance apart every time. Same depth and same distance. I sure hope the camera picks this up, but I've cut little notches along this side, so when it's on there, they can like fold over each other and it'll smooth it out a little bit. So many weird angles on this thing.
So many weird angles.
really don't want to do that.
Do what?
If I cut the feathery deals off completely, it'll keep it from bunching so much, but then I'll end up with 2 separate pieces. Don't ask me why that bugs me, it just does.
2 separate pieces might be the only way to do it. Because it's going around that middle thing is making it do all kinds of weird angle stuff.
Fewer pieces is always better.
Makes sense.
Stop being 3-dimensional. Stop. That means we have like 5 minutes. Whoa. Awesome. We got nowhere.
Got it.
Awesome. I'm really sorry about not getting anywhere really in this video. But to make up for it, I can get the videos up faster so you can just crank through these and, you know, build your costume. Yeah. So we'll finish this up probably next episode. We don't get anywhere in a half hour.
It's a lot of experimentation and try this, try that.
And I was thinking about it before I even started, just so I wouldn't waste much time. But yeah. Might end up going 3 separate pieces. I'm not sure. But tune in next time to find out. Anyway, I guess that's what we got for now.
Okie dokie.
We'll record a couple probably. If you like what you saw, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, post them below, and we'll answer them in a future episode. You didn't say much.
Nope, not really. I was kind of observing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's doing her own costume thing.
I'm not getting anywhere.
Needle and thread stuff.
It takes so long.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like, share. Can you share?
Subscribe.
Subscribe, yeah. Anyway, if you didn't like what you saw, check out the other videos because you might see something you do. And even if you're a veteran con goer, check out the Anime Convention Beginner's Guide because there's probably something in there you don't know or you haven't thought of. It's worth a try. You know, turn it on in the background if you're busy washing dishes or something. You know, just listen because you might be surprised. Other than that. Oh, well, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
And yeah, remember, what was it? My brain's out.
If you don't work on your cosplay, it won't get done. Yeah. That's it. If you don't work on your cosplay, it won't get done.
Yeah, what she said. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh no, I gotta click the button.
No.